Hello everybody and welcome to the video notes for Unit 6, Day 3. Today we're going to be learning about how to find the area for any type of triangle. Today's video is dedicated to Luna in 6A. Happy birthday, Luna. Yesterday we learned how to find the area of a right triangle. A right triangle is like this one right here. Right, imagine you can fit it neatly into a corner because you have this right angle right here. It's like a straight corner. But sometimes you have triangles that don't fit neatly into a corner, like this triangle or this triangle, and we'll figure out how to find the area of one of those. If you remember, the area of a triangle, we're going to do this part first, is the base of the triangle times the height of the triangle, all of that divided by 2, because a triangle is like half of a rectangle. Or another way that you sometimes might see this formula, you might see it as 1/2, which is the same thing as dividing by 2, times base, then times the height. Either of these work, both are correct. So the base is always the bottom of the triangle. The height, let's look over here at this mountain. To figure out what the height of the triangle is, you think to yourself, if this triangle were a mountain, how tall is the mountain? So for this mountain right here, right, if you wanted to figure out how tall it is, you start at the very top of the mountain, and then you go, as if you're drilling a hole, straight down all the way to the bottom of the mountain. So all the way to the bottom, going straight down. This is the height. I'm going to put an H for height. Okay, so start at the very top of the mountain and go straight down to the ground. That's the height. Let's do some quick practice. For each of these 3 triangles, just like I did over here, draw the height line and then label it as H for height. So for each of these, draw the height line and then label the height line as H. I'm going to have you pause. Try this part on your own, and then resume the video to check your work. Okay, let's see how we did. Start at the top of the mountain, go straight to the ground. This is the height of this triangle. For this one, start at the top of the mountain, which is right here, go straight to the ground. That's the height over here. For this one on the right, it's a little bit tricky. Start at the top of the mountain, and then if you come straight down, it'd be like that if you come straight down. This dimension here, that's the height. Okay, now that we know how to find the height of any triangle, let's try it out. Use a ruler to measure the triangle to find its area. Round each dimension to the nearest centimeter. I have my triangle here and my ruler here. So we need the base. Let's measure the bottom of the mountain, the bottom of the triangle to find the base. Okay, so I'll line it up at 0. And okay, it seems like it's just a little bit past 8.5 right here. So I'm going to round it up to 9. So my base is 9 centimeters. For the height, I start at the top of the mountain, and then I go straight to the bottom. That's the height. And then I can measure this. Okay, that is in between 2 and 3. And it's a little bit closer to 3 than it is to 2. So I'm going to round up to 3 centimeters. So now the height of my triangle is 3 centimeters. The area, right, remember, it's like half of a rectangle, so it's the base times the height divided by 2. Or 1/2 of the base times the height, same thing. That means I have 9 times 3 divided by 2. Okay, let's do the numerator. 9 times 3 is 27 divided by 2. What is this as a decimal? I wanted to do 27 divided by 2. You can use your calculator for this, but it should be 13.5. 27 divided by 2 equals 13.5. What are my units? Well, it was centimeters times centimeters, so that means it's centimeters squared. Area is always squared. Okay. All right. The last two, I'm going to have you do mostly on your own. I will get you started on this one just to give you a little bit of a hint. So for this one on the left, remember to find the height, you start at the very top of the mountain and you go straight to the ground. So if we went straight to the ground, the ground's here, this line, that's your height. Okay. I think that you should be able to do the rest. When you are done, raise your hand to get your check from me once you're done with these two right here. And with that,
thank you so much for playing my game.